In life, we set on our journeys. We rub our hands, we carve our woods, we prepare our boats, and we feel more than ready to explore and chase the horizons in front of us, holding the highest expectation possible firmly, like holding up the sails. We start off and embark on a path to reach a sort of materialistic utopia, or on other occasions, we set on these new spiritual paths to find peace and enlightenment. These common human occasions more often than not end up in ruins. I'm not talking about failure. It is important to have goals, and most of us reach them if we are patient and persistent enough. I'm talking about a complete restlessness that stirs up our inner peace when we are ardently seeking something beyond this moment, somewhere in the future that may or may not come. My keynote being is when it comes to finding peace, the moment we chase or seek it, that is, the very moment we lose it. Why? Because when we are reaching for something, we are in a state of extortion, a state of grasping into something else, or making a durable effort to achieve the objective in our mind. From this standpoint, we are perturbing that undisturbed state of being the moment we set sail to find some peace outside ourselves. We are spinning a web of thoughts to achieve a pleasure, and quite soon enough we find ourselves entangled within that web, like a cave spider with no eyes. That leads us into a place of much inner conflict that is born out of our unmet expectations, which beget even more restlessness to meet our goals. Therefore, the more you chase, the less you will find. So stop chasing and start attracting. Peace cannot be found because you lose it only when you look for it in the world. Peace is within and it never left you. All you need to do is look for it within. Peace is a state of being, undisturbed, calm, and free from suffering. It's something intangible and transcends all the external influences and the internal assumptions that conflict our minds. In other words, peace is a state of total freedom, freedom from conflicts. That is why it is impossible to find peace. You do not go out there to look for peace. You do not stress your mind to find it because that stress on its own is what truly dilutes peace. But to have inner peace, you need to create an environment within yourself where peace can coexist with you. You start by cleansing your mind and decluttering your life. And then peace comes like a butterfly that rushes for the most beautiful garden. Likewise, you should create the perfect conditions so that peace may settle within you. There are many things that can keep our peace away. One of them is being surrounded by unhealthy people. Unless you have achieved a state of enlightenment, you are going to be in risk of having your inner peace shaken from the actions of other people. In order to create the right conditions to invite the inner peace, cut off all the people that seek to disturb your silence, that bring you down or abuse you. To chop down a dead tree, you need an axe. You cannot use the axe if you are not holding into the handle. In your life, the wisest way to cut unhealthy people off is by becoming aware of the patterns and beliefs that you hold in your mind that somehow seem to attract those people into your sacred sanctuary. Often, those unhealed part of you reflect the nature of those people, just like the axe is made from the same wood as the trees. It's essential to create a safe place within yourself, to truly receive the grace of peace, abiding and everlasting peacefulness. Otherwise, your willpower won't give you much, even if you manage to feel glimpses of peace every now and then, in spite of rude people. The second way to find peace is by becoming present. That's something well known. We cannot find peace inside our thoughts. It's only beyond them that we find that inner stillness. Nothing exists outside this moment. Nothing ever will. And the third and most important way to embody peace is to let go of feelings of anger, resentment, and ill will. If we are not able, it is also wise to control these feelings so that they do not spiral out of control and destroy everything that you have built. Anger is like fire. Fire can be useful, very useful, if controlled. For example, if we want a warm room, we light a fire inside the fireplace, and that fireplace keeps the fire ebbing within its confinement so that it doesn't blaze out and burn everything away and risk our lives. Similarly, anger, if controlled or observed and confined within the realms of our awareness, can be useful if channeled towards a just cause. However, if you're not aware of anger, if you're not mindful of the emotion of anger being alive within you, fire sparks will soon jump into your life and destroy everyone and everything you hold dear. Let go of your past to invite peace in the present. That is a beautiful exchange. And do not forget, peace begins within and in the now. Create the right conditions. Let go of your past and meditate, and you will be in a place of so much peacefulness and serenity. And only then your life will be a wondrous wonder.